Well, hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us today. We're joined by a collection of TeSA staff and teachers today. And hey, everybody, how's it going?
Good.
I see y'all are dressed up in your red and your blue teams. It's going to be awesome. Well, so today, here's what we're going to do. We are going to have 3 rounds of trivia. These are going to be questions covering TeSA's history, TeSA information, TeSA insider information, some stories, some fun things that you might know about its history. So what we're going to have you do is, if you want to play along, go ahead and get a piece of paper and write down the numbers 1 through 15. And so on that piece of paper, you're going to keep track of your score. So everybody else is going to play the same way. And what will happen is we'll have 3 rounds of 5 questions. At the end of each round, we'll give you the answers, and you'll mark how many you got right and how many you got wrong. At the end of the game, you'll add up all of your right scores, and you'll see if you can beat our teams that we have that are playing today. All right, so I'll give you a moment here to get your paper, to get your information. Does everybody here have their paper ready to go? All right, great. Well, hey, if you need extra time, just go ahead and pause the video, and go ahead and hit resume when you're ready. All right, you're back. Great. Let's go ahead and get started. Is everybody here ready to play?
Ready.
All right,
Ready.
let's get some TeSA trivia. All right. So here is the first question. It's probably the hardest. I don't know if y'all will get this one. Oh man. What year did TeSA open? Don't shout it out. Don't shout it out. I mean, if you're at home, you can shout it out. I mean, because that's nobody can hear you from here. But if you're online here. So what year did TeSA open? All right. Give you another few seconds here to talk it over, to think through, to rack your brain as best as possible. Okay. All right, well, let's move on to question number 2. Question number 2 is, how many ISDs, that's independent school districts, does TeSA accept students from?
Oh.
That's a toughie, huh?
Oh.
We didn't you thought after question 1 you were like, "Oh, this is going to be easy. Easy peasy." So how many ISDs, so that's regions, or kind of areas around Fort Worth, how many school districts does TeSA accept students from?
Belinda probably knows this
I
one.
know Belinda totally knows this.
Darn it.
I feel like this is cheating.
Well, it wouldn't be cheating if she was on my team.
Oh, there it is.
Phyllis, I'm counting on you for number 1, so.
Well, I wasn't there then.
If you guys had studied like I did.
Oh.
A cheat sheet. You have a cheat
Not
sheet.
cheating. I studied. Plus, I have no idea what he was going to ask.
Okay, all right. So that was question number 2. Let's move on to question number 3. Question number 3 is, which grades are dismissed from school at 3:30 instead of 3:45? So the question again, which grades are dismissed from school at 3:30 instead of 3:45?
Got that one.
Okay. Give you another few seconds here to think through. This is tough. All right. Question number 4. Which teacher had a book written about her dog, Honey? Question again. Question 4. Which teacher had a book written about her dog, Honey? All right. Last question of round 1. What branch of the military did TeSA art teacher Mrs. Grober serve in? Question again. Maybe if I read it a second time, you'll be able to rack your brain even more. What branch of the military did TeSA art teacher Mrs. Grober serve in? All right, another few seconds. Okay, that ends round 1. How do y'all think you did?
Ew.
Good.
Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, well, let's go ahead and go through the answers here. If y'all are playing at home, just go ahead and put a check next to the ones that you got correct, and put an X next to the ones that you didn't, and then we'll add up our score at the end. Okay, so and hey, if y'all have any insight or history or stories about any of these questions, feel free to chime in. So question number 1, which is, what year did TeSA open? The answer is 2007. 2007.
Woohoo!
No. Good
No.
job, Rescue. Good job. It's like, how long has Mary Sat been here?
Exactly.
That's all we need to calculate.
Okay, question number 2. Answer to question number 2. How many ISDs does TeSA accept students from? Answer is 31.
Ooh.
31.
I put 10. That wasn't close, was it?
32. I
Oh.
was so
25,
close.
so
Belinda, did you get that right?
I put or. I
Oh.
put 31 or 32 because I knew it was one of those. So
Hmm.
Oh, well, that doesn't count.
Well,
Yeah.
what did you put, Phyllis?
10. I had no idea.
Okay. Well, mine's a little closer than yours. They change it too. When we came in at the beginning of the year, the beginning of 2007, we did take certain ones, and then I did add some later on.
I had no idea. Wow.
That's a lot.
that
Had
is a
list
lot.
on the new website, and it was really
Yes, there's a list on the website.
25, but I didn't count them.
Okay, so question number 3. Which grades are dismissed from school at 3:30 instead of 3:45? What are they?
K through 2.
K,
K
first
through
and
2.
second.
Kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade. K through 2 is the correct answer. Well done. All right. So next we have question 4, which is, which teacher had a book written about her dog, Honey? Miss Staub, did you have a thought on this?
I did. It's me.
Hey.
It was me. Look at a sweet angel baby.
Oh.
Well, not me, but the dog.
Well, tell us about Honey.
Oh, Honey is just perfection in a furball form. She is just everything. She's so sweet, and she's just a little diva. She loves everyone. So some of the kids have gotten to meet her before, and they are as obsessed as I am. So,
What kind of dog is she?
she's an Adora Doodle. I don't know. I rescued her about 5 years ago whenever I got home from living abroad, and she's just been my saving grace ever since. And I connected with Nancy Binger to put her in her new children's book. So it was really cool. And then the kids got to hear She's actually come to the school twice to read both of her children's books, The Sock Thief and The Ball Bandit. So
That's awesome. So, hey, anybody that's new to TeSA this year, can they look forward to visits from Honey?
oh, of course, she will definitely stop by.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, and then the last question in round number 1 was, what branch of the military did TeSA art teacher Mrs. Grover serve in? The answer is the U.S. Air Force.
Woohoo!
Man,
That's what I put.
All right. So go ahead and add up your totals for round 1. Did you get 1? Did you get 2? Did you get all 5? That's all right. Go ahead and hold up. How many answers did you get right on that one? Hey, okay.
Come
All
on,
right.
Red Team.
good
Nice job.
Look at these pics.
Nice job, everybody. Okay, we are moving on to round dos. Are y'all ready for round 2?
We're ready.
All right. So, question number 1 in round 2 is, what year did TeSA's playground get built? What year was TeSA's playground built?
That's a hard one.
I
The
know.
first phase, because we
Yeah,
had
the
more
first
than one
phase.
phase. So the first phase when it
Let's
started.
let's say ribbon cutting.
Oh.
Oh,
What year
so
was
when
the
it finished,
ribbon
that's
cutting?
different. So when
Okay,
they
fair
finished
enough.
it.
When did they finish
Okay.
TeSA's
Oh, okay.
playground?
Oh, okay.
What is it, Jen?
Mhm.
Okay. Let's move on to question number 2. What city is TeSA located in? Question number 2. What city is TeSA located in? Okay. Question number 3. What stuffed animal is Mrs. McNary's 3rd grade classroom mascot?
Oh, gosh.
Oh man. Glad she's on my team.
I'm nervous.
Oh no.
Mary, you're
Question-
not allowed to ask your boys.
No.
Question
Call
again.
'em.
What stuffed animal is Mrs. McNary's 3rd grade classroom mascot? All right. Question number 4 of round 2. When TeSA first opened, what grades did it originally serve? Question again. When TeSA first opened, what grades did it originally serve? Okay, and the last question in round 2. What was the name of the first principal of TeSA?
All right. What was it?
Well, Belinda and Mary know that's 2. Blue team.
And the one that studied.
All right, all
Not-
right.
That was not on the website, actually.
Well, that's the end of round 2. How do you think y'all did that round?
Better.
Ugh.
Mm.
Awesome. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so let's go through the answers. What year was TeSA's playground built? The answer is 2018. That was the ribbon cutting ceremony for
2018,
for that.
I'm not doing great.
Just a 2, don't feel bad.
Okay, okay.
Okay, question number 2. What city is TeSA located in? The answer is Edgecliff Village. Edgecliff Village, which I guess is just close to Fort Worth, right? All right. Question number 3. What stuffed animal is Mrs. McNary's 3rd grade classroom mascot? Mrs. McNary?
It's Slothy. It's a
Oh,
sloth.
All right.
I would have gotten him and brought him to the meeting if I'd known he could be like featured.
I got that one right.
Excellent.
I totally put an eagle. I don't know what I was thinking.
I put moose.
Put the teddy
A
bears.
llama? I thought a llama was a good choice.
Yes.
All right, question number 4 in round 2. When TeSA first opened, what grades did it serve? The answer is K through 8.
Oh,
No, it didn't. That's
I
wrong.
thought
That's
it was
incorrect.
K6.
What?
It was
It's
K to
K6.
6, and we added 7th and 8th grade
That's
later on. So that is incorrect.
It's-
Well, how about
yeah,
that?
it's K6.
I was
Thank-
wrong.
No way.
Who would have thought? Not
No.
me.
It gave
Okay.
you false information.
So the answer is K through 6.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Well, there you go. All right, everybody who said K through 6 is correct. Everybody who said K through 8, like me, are incorrect. But we did add 7th and 8th grade later, right?
Yes. We had
Yes.
7th and 8th grade for almost 5 years, and then we went back to through 6.
All right, well, there you go. Okay, well, back to the history of it again for question number 5. What was the name of the first principal of TeSA? And the answer is
Anthony Turner.
Mr. Turner. Yes, Mr. Anthony Turner. Thank you so much. Okay, so that is round 2. How'd y'all do?
Oh.
Better.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, good work on that. Now we are into the last round, and for that I need to don my wonderful cow hat here. Are we ready for round 3, the final countdown round? Here we go.
Ready.
Question number 1. What was the name of the first choir director at TeSA?
That's a good question. Mm.
The first choir director at TeSA. What was his name? Give you a moment to think through. All right, moving on to question number 2. Question number 2 is, which teachers have worked at TeSA since it opened?
Oh, I know that one.
Which teachers have worked at TeSA since it opened?
You gonna which one you know, or
You get, yeah, sure. We'll get 1 point for each one that you know.
good question, Miss Martin. It's a guessing game for me. I'm just like, I don't know.
All right. Question number 3. Which current TeSA staff member was the school's first substitute teacher? Which current TeSA staff member was the school's first substitute teacher? All right, question number 4. What instrument lessons have been offered at TeSA in the past? Again, question number 4. What instrument lessons have been offered at TeSA in the past? All right. Question number 5, the last question in round 3. What are the top 3 non-English languages that are represented in the student population at TeSA? Again, I'll ask that question again. What are the top 3 non-English languages represented in the student population at TeSA? Okay, I'll give you another few seconds. Okay, time is up. Let's go through and see how you all did. All right, question number 1 in round 3, the final round. What was the name of the first choir director at TeSA? The answer is Victor Johnson. Victor Johnson was the name.
I couldn't remember his first name. I got Johnson.
We'll give you credit for that one.
I'll take it.
I just guessed and put Mr. Johnson.
There you go.
Good guessing.
Question number 2. Question number 2 is, which teachers have worked at TeSA since it opened?
Mary Sapp.
Miss Sapp over there. Okay, and the other is?
Miss Murray.
And
Miss
Miss
Julie
Murray.
Murray, my partner.
That's right. So if y'all got both of those, give yourself 2 points. If you got one, just get one. And if you didn't get either, better luck on the next question. All right. Question number 3. Which current TeSA staff member was the school's first substitute teacher? The answer is?
Johnson.
Belinda Johnson.
That is correct. Miss Belinda was the first substitute teacher. How was that? What did you teach?
Well, I was a substitute, so I taught whatever they wanted. And I remember coming into FWAPA when we were getting ready to open, and Anthony Turner was over there, and he asked me what I did, and my children had all got into FWAPA or TeSA, and he asked what I did for a living, and I said I was a substitute teacher, and he says, "Oh, do you want to be our substitute teacher, and will you be the volunteer chairman too?" And so the first day, I started working with them to help them get that through, and I was the only substitute teacher for several months there, and it was a blessing. And I've been with TeSA ever since, because TeSA has my heart. Because everything here, even with changes and ups and downs, it's always going to be like the place that I like to work.
Well, I think now's
I started as a substitute teacher there also. I had left public school, and because I was just kind of fed up with it, and I found TeSA and I started substituting, and I just fell in love with the school, and I've been there ever since.
Well, I think now is as good a time as any to thank you all for all that you do. I know that we're all going through a really difficult time right now, and you know, everybody is struggling in one way or the other, but it's so great to see all of your faces, and I cannot wait to see them all in person. All right, well, let's move on to the next one. Question number 4, which is, what instrument lessons have been offered at TeSA in the past? Again, this was a 2-parter, so I'll give you 2 points if you got both of them, because there were 2, and so the answers were piano and violin.
Oh, I got that.
Piano and violin. All right. And hey, I didn't even think about this. This one's a three-parter at the end. We got a lot of multi-part questions. Well, this is the final round for the final points in the final TeSA trivia of the summer. Okay, it was the only one, but don't tell anybody. All right. So what were the top 3 non-English languages represented by student populations at TeSA? The answer is Spanish, Korean, and Vietnamese.
Oh.
I didn't get that last one.
I didn't get the last one either.
When did the Vietnamese come because language was spoke here? Because we did have some Swahili from Africa that they were here, and we
Wow.
also had some Middle Eastern children that spoke also that did have to have help with their language. So I didn't know about the Vietnamese.
That is correct, according to my information, my sources.
That's cool. Your sources.
My
I
sources.
had a little boy that tried to teach me Arabic. It was really challenging.
All right, so go ahead and add up your answers for for round 3. Again, question 2 was a 2-parter, as was question 4, and question 5 was a 3-parter, which means that the total number that you could get was 3, 5, 7, 8, 9 points total was the best you could do for this round. So go ahead and add up those scores. Is that a 9 over there, Miss Sam?
I'm sorry. It's an 8.
That's an 8. That's a
I
9
missed
over there
Vietnamese.
for
That
Miss
round is-
Johnson.
It's the Swahili was the only thing I missed because I had Swahili. I didn't have Vietnamese.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Well, go ahead and add up your total score for all 3 rounds. Add up your total score, and then what we'll do is we'll add up the red team score total. Monica, you want to pull up a calculator there? We'll add up the red team score and get the average. We'll add up the blue team score and get the average. All right. So red team, let's go. Ms. Wilcox, what number do you got?
12.
All right. Ms. McNary?
I'm 12.
12. Ms. Torrey?
12.
And Ms. Staub?
I got 12 as well.
Oh, well, I think
Well,
that's easy to average.
So
I think the average might be 12.
well, you're a
that
math
math
teacher, yeah.
checks out.
No,
All right. Let's go over to the blue team. Ms. Sapp.
All right, 16.
oh, come on.
Oh, boy. Ms. Souza?
12.
12. Ms. Martin?
13.
And Ms. Johnson?
18.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
What's the average on that one? Unfortunately, I think it's higher than 12.
I think so.
Barely.
14.75.
14.75. Okay. So we have on a red team with 12, the blue team with 14.75. Congratulations to the blue team on your victory today. Well done. And how did you
Red team.
And how'd y'all do at home? Did y'all score? Did y'all beat the red team? Did y'all beat the blue team? If so, post your score in the comments down below. We'd love to see how y'all did. And I just want to say thank you all for participating today, to everyone on the call and everybody watching at home. So thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you, Monica.
Thanks.